Wow. Thank you very much, Victor, for that. That was a good moment. And well, no, Victor, because of the interest of time, we would have wanted to have you because you have so much knowledge and wisdom that is coming out of you, and we would have wanted to hear more. But since, as you said, that we need to be, one of the things for us to achieve our goal of growth is to be sensitive with the time. I will be sensitive.
That's right.
with the time. Maybe I will let you wind up giving us your closing remarks. And on it, I would want you maybe to mention if growth has a limit, like a level that you feel now, grow enough, sasa now I can sit and relax, maybe have achieved. And then if growth has also an age limit, maybe kuna age inafika unafeel at this age, I don't need to grow more. Ama, I'm too young for growth. Now, as you wind up, maybe you can mention those areas.
Wow, thank you so much. As I wind, I want to maybe take some time just to paint a portrait of the kind of a world we're living in, and maybe try as much as possible to convey hope to our African brothers and sisters. We live in a world that right now, everything seems to be crumbling down. There's lots of hate in this world. There's lots of hurting. There's lots of repression and oppression left, right, and center, from Africa to Europe to Asia to Australia and so on and so on. And so to speak, as a world, we are facing an existential threat in the form of climate change. But here's the thing, really. The silver lining in all these things is that the world is looking for men and women who can become solutionaries. I'm not talking about solutions. I'm talking about solutionaries. These are people who can design solutions to the world. And that's what the world is looking for. So if we can take our time and resources to invest in ourselves, all these opportunities are looking at us. Now, having said that, back to your question, is there a limit to growth? My answer is yes and no. Growth is like a character. At no point in time will you say that your character has evolved where it should be. We are constantly developing our characters. And the character is very close and intimate to our growth. Because one of the things you come to realize is that your growth feeds into your character. And therefore, if your character is ever evolving, it means that you as a person, you are ever evolving too. So growth here is an evolution process. And this evolution process has timelines, but it has no time limits. Okay. So at no point in this life would I, stand to the world and say that I have fully developed my character. No. There's no such a phase. But that's just my thought of looking at things. Right here in California, I've had the privilege of meeting an incredible mediator. He is the mastermind of one of the biggest companies that provides mediation across the world. And the man at his age is still working. Wow. So that tells me something, that we are constantly evolving. If this man at his advanced age is still evolving, then it means that you and I are still in our evolution process. So that's how I would wrap it up. Okay. Yes. Any other question that I might have missed?
Yes, a lot of many questions that I would have wanted you answer us and you share with us. But I choose not to just start violating the wisdom that you have just impacted me with. So I will let it come to an end at that point. It is the world is funny as we started it because I can imagine you are rushing to work in the office and me, I'm rushing home. So I will I will let it end there, but I will end it by saying that I'm so grateful that you could create time for us to have this conversation. And I'm just hopeful that this is a start of a conversation that I would want. Maybe you get more time also for us so that we can continue from there, because I'm pretty sure that my viewers will agree with me that they would have wanted to learn more and to hear more from you. Even you sharing with us what you have learned from all those nations that you have crossed the road, moving from Kenya all the way to California, and having to interact with many people who would also want to learn from that.
Just a few remarks. Thank you for the gift of this moment and the honor of your presence. I really appreciate you taking time to have me here. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you.